I am at the lake, or a lake, in Osceola, Missouri. My daughter is here playing around on the scooter. Probably going to try to head to a cave. So it's somewhere over there around that corner. We're going to try to head to a cave and see if we can do some ghost hunting. If there's going to be other people there, we probably won't be able to talk much, but we'll try the tools anyway. I convinced her to put the scooter away, so now we can head on over there to the caves and see what's going on with that. She's been on the channel before, but what's your name?
Oh.
Trying to introduce
Jasmine.
you. This is Jasmine. We're gonna go ghost hunting in the cave. Now this cave is supposed to be a graphite mine, is what I've heard. And this here behind us is a quarry as well. Now I don't know exactly how true all this stuff is or anything. I just heard it from locals, and locals know everything, so that's how it is. We're gonna walk along here and go see how empty the cave is and if we can use some of our ghost hunting tools. You did pack them all, right?
I thought you packed them.
We're gonna check and see if we pack the tools, and then we're gonna head over to the cave. Either way, we're gonna have fun. We'll show off the cave and how big it is. It was actually a mine, so it's not really a cave, it's a man-made structure. It still looks pretty cool. Hopefully we'll get to see a bat. Last time I was here, there was one bat in there. Just one single bat. So
I heard him, but I didn't see him.
we'll see if we can see him this time. So when we start walking over there, we'll start recording again. We have to check and see if the tools are here. There's the lake over there. And there's a lake over there. Very green. And you can see my car way back there in the distance. Way back there. But she's getting ahead of me. We rounded that corner, rock formations. There's two different ways to go. Now down there leads to the water. Up here leads to the cave. And we can hear all the people in the cave. There's one entrance right there. Well, we're at the cave. This is not the entrance we usually go in. This cliff face. So you see there's a person down there, so you can kind of get the size of how big it is. Really cool cave. Now we'll go this way. This way here goes downhill to the entrance. So we can actually walk in. It's still a little bit of a steep hill, but we can just walk right in anyway. We're at the beginning of the cave, one of the entrances, as you can see. We had to wait for, I think it was Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts or something to leave. There was quite a few of them. We didn't want to bother them, so we actually went into the cave and walked around for just a minute, but we came back up here. Yeah, just 1 minute, just one, not more than one. And now we're gonna walk down to the entrance and we'll show you the actual entrance. So let's get going. This over here is the first entrance that has the cliff right there. And then if we go this way, that's the way we came. We go down the hill just a little, and you can see It's a lot easier to walk in when you get to the second entrance down here. It's a slight hill right here. Other than that, there's the entrance to the cave. Or mine, or whatever you want to call it. Down here, just a slight hill. It's not that big of a problem. Not sure if it shows how big this place is on camera. We saw people walking the other part. If you want to, Jasmine, I can have you walk over there and they can just see how big that pillar is.
Yeah.
So if you want to walk right over there. Back up a little bit, as you can see. She's standing about 1 foot in front of the base. Look how large that is. And then when we walk up to it, it looks smaller when you walk up to it. Look how tall that is.
That's at least 20 feet tall.
20, 25 feet, yeah. And people come here for campfires. I don't know what all that is, but I assume it was fun. And there's another wing over there. You can see the dirt sliding down there and the dirt sliding down there. They've covered it up, I think, where you can't go back there. Behind this pillar is another cool area. We actually found a bat, which we'll go back over there and show you guys that. But this cave is pretty big, and it gets dark in the back. Dark and muddy. So you just see how awesome this place is. We have not heard if this place was haunted or not, and personally, I don't believe in ghosts.
I do.
She believes in ghosts. All I have to say about that is, I don't know if you can prove if they're real or not, either way, but it's fun exploring, seeing what we can find. So we brought a few of her ghost hunting tools, and we're going to try them out now. We're going to pick one, and then we're going to walk around the cave and try it out a little bit. Do you remember what tools we brought? We actually did remember to bring them.
We brought a dots, a temperature gun, and a UV light. And
Okay.
flashlights, obviously.
Cool. So now we're going to pick one of those and discuss what it is, what it does, what we hope to find, and then I will probably pick a different one, and she'll use one, I'll use the other, and we'll walk around the cave and see what we can find. Okay, we've picked out our tools, and they're all right down here. This one here, I'll let you explain that one.
It is a UV light, which has UV forms. I don't know if you can see that.
Might be too much light.
That shows like plasma, right? That's what it does.
If plasma exists, it's supposed to show plasma or anything that glows. So we'll see if we can see anything with that. What's one of the other tools? We have a thermometer. This isn't going to tell us anything extraordinary besides how cold stuff is or warm stuff is. And it is an infrared one, I believe. It has a laser built into it. And we'll go around taking temperatures all over the place. Most of the time, this cave isn't going to get 10, 15 degrees colder than what's outside, maybe more. It's been a while since I've checked temperatures in a cave. And the last tool is my favorite.
The dots.
It's a dots projector. All it is a laser that's split up into different dots. So if you shine it somewhere on the ceiling, maybe. I don't know if we can actually see that on camera, but we will see it later. We have to go back in the dark
The dope
to
dope.
use all these tools.
Ooh, there.
There we go. It's
They
in a
can
it's in a
change.
grid array, and we will play with that more when we get back to the dark. But right now, we're going to go check the temperature outside of the cave where the sun's been hitting, and then we will take a few as we come into the cave, and then we have to go all the way back around into the darkness. So we're going to go take some temperatures right over here. Got all the tools? Okay.
Yep.
Feels a lot warmer out here.
It definitely does.
Okay, the sun has been hitting this rock. Okay. Sun has been hitting this rock here, so we'll go like this. Turn it on. 72 degrees. Right here, it is 74 degrees. We go down here in the shade, just a little. You can see this rock here has been in the shade for quite a while. And let's see what temperature it is. 72. As we go farther into the cave, you can feel a cold, what feels like a gust of wind once you hit that barrier. The sun has been hitting in here, but once we go farther back, it should be quite a bit less temperature. Let's check this rock. Already it's 59 degrees, 58. So even that short distance, already we're down 10 degrees.
Yeah.
That's pretty significant. Now back here is where we have to go. We're going to have to go back behind that pillar and then back behind here to do anything. That's where it's darkest, as you can see.
Darkest and the coldest and the dampest.
I'm so scared right now. And you can hear an echo. Echo.
Echo!
It's pretty cool. It's getting darker and darker. We'll turn our flashlights on here in a minute. But as we leave the light, you can see there's nothing down there. That's where the light is shining, and there's nothing over there. If I turn to the left, you can see it's completely dark. You want to shine a light over there? There we go. It is so creepy back here.
Especially this rating.
And it's just me and you. Everybody else is left. As you can see, all of these rocks on the ground are from the ceiling. They're flat, and they just fall from the ceiling. So let's get this started. This is a pretty dark area here. So let's turn that flashlight off and try your UV light. Okay, that's not registering on camera, so let's walk over here. Point it at the ground. Okay, it's not bright enough for the camera to actually pick up anything.
Yeah.
So that means the dots is the only one bright enough to actually see in the dark. So back here in the dark, let's take a few more steps back here. Yeah, you can turn that flashlight off, and you don't have to whisper. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but people have went up there and written stuff on the walls. There's graffiti. If you shine your flashlight over here, I'm going to take the temperature. On. Hold. 56.55. Let's go over here to some of this wet clay type stuff. Right there. 54. Remember, it was what, 71 out there on the rocks?
Yeah, 71, 72. Wait until we got 75.
Okay, so shine the flashlight this way. We're going this corner back here.
Away from the clay.
Yeah. Get to the side of me. Yeah, we'll go. There's standing water over in this corner, and I want to get the temperature right before. See, all this over here is mud, and over here you can see is dirt.
You can see the
So
difference of color.
I'm gonna get some right here. Somebody stepped in the mud. You can see. Let's see if I can get this. Okay. .3 over here. 54. There's no weird temperatures over here. We put away the tools that we are not really going to be able to use in here. And this is the side of the standing water. And the mud and the darkness. So if we turn off the flashlights, and you keep mine, you can see just a barely bit of light over there. And then here is where it's coming in from. Over there is shining to over here. We are at the darkest corner here. People are graffitied. There's more cooler graffiti at the beginning of the cave. We'll go back and look at it. So what tool do you have? Oh my gosh. Let it focus in and go from lower. The flashlight lower. There we go. Oh my gosh. So scary.
Okay.
Okay, so the last tool you have is the dots projector.
I have the dots projector, which...
Where are you going to shine it? Turn your flashlight off and we'll shine it on the wall. There we go. It's a bunch of lasers.
You can change the patterns.
But supposedly, ghosts, when they walk in front of it, you'll be able to see them in their form walking through it. Just like if you leave it right where it's at, if you go closer to the beam, which is coming from right here, you can see the particles of dust. I don't know if that translates on camera or not.
I'm not sure.
It looks like they are. But you're supposed to be able to see a ghost in its form. And usually dots you would put on and then leave, and maybe leave a camera on and see if you can see anything. And then sometimes people don't see anything until they review the footage later. So we're filming and then going to see what we're going to get. I don't know if I should get closer or not. Maybe shine it down on the ground a little bit more. Okay, so that's right in front of us. Pointing towards the ground. Okay, leave it on. I'm going to turn my flashlight on so they can see. That's the standing water. That's the wall. And this down here is where the lasers are. And I'm wondering if we should stand back and shine the lasers at this wall. Should we do? Yeah, let's go back and shine the lasers on that wall and sit here for a minute and watch. That might be a good sitting rock there.
It's a dirty rock.
They might all be dirty though.
Maybe over here's better. Because the wall is flat.
But there's light on that wall.
True.
That's the thing. Back there's pretty dark. We could either go back there or we could do this wall here. Your choice. Your tool. Echo. Echo.
Okay, I thought I heard someone.
Maybe you heard a ghost.
Earlier I heard the bat that was over there when we were talking.
Oh, that's right. We think the bat was up there, right there. But I don't think he's there anymore. He probably moved after we bothered him with lights. Sorry, little guy. Okay, let's explore over here. See, that's the way in.
In.
Right there is where we came in at. And, well, you can see a lot of particles moving around in the flashlight. It's pretty cool. So going over here, I didn't even see all this over here. I'll bet you all that is really dark. Let's turn the flashlights off and see how dark this wall is.
I think right there would be the best.
We're going to move back to the other corner because we don't want to disturb the wildlife. We're not here to bother the animals. We're here to bother the ghosts. Let's try this wall over here again, and we'll see. Does it stay on?
No, but we can put something on it to make it stay on.
No, let's just, you want me to hold it?
Yeah.
Is that going to keep it on? Are you rigging it up? Wait a minute, how did you rig that up? Is that a hairband?
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so I'm going to turn my flashlight off. If I can find the off switch. And, okay, let's look. That's a pretty good spread. It gets all the way up there, even on the ground. That's a pretty good spread. So I'm going to find a place to sit and film, which I don't think there's a really good place to sit. Nope. Okay. I wonder. That's fine. I just want to get off my feet for a second. I'm gonna have to review this later. I'm looking at other places and. Okay, so right up there, in that crack,
There's a bat.
is a bat.
So we know there's more than one bat.
Yeah, he's warning us that we're being too loud, so let's be quiet for a minute. We'll just record, see if we can find something. I'm gonna get up here. We'll wrap this up. Get a few more shots of the cave on the way out.
We should do a demonstration of what it would look like if there was something in the dark. Just twisted.
This has to be unrigged somehow. I think that turned it off. Oh, that turned it on. It's off, it's on, it's off, it's
Give it
on.
to me.
It's off, it's on.
It's off.
It's off? Okay.
It's off.
That's cool graffiti. I like that. Oh, we forgot your EMF reader, didn't we?
I had an EMF. I cleaned my room yesterday and I didn't see it at all.
Okay, we'll have to look for the EMF, and we'll come back with an EMF. Yeah, another time. So, over there, I have a GoPro that we have to pick up. And I love this formation here where it's all rusted coming out. You can see up there where the ceiling is falling, some little chunks of it. Let's go over here because I know there's some cool graffiti right over here. This is very hard terrain to walk on because nothing is flat. It's all, most of it's like this where it's
So
just not flat
muddy
at all.
Yeah.
This is Bud Light graffiti, which is actually pretty cool looking. Bud Light. Like, if you like beer, I guess that's cool. So,
There's a Go Chiefs.
go Chiefs. I'm cutting out that one up there because good reasons. I just saw this one. Looks like eyes. Stop shining your light on it.
Oh, look.
Stop shining your light on it. Oh my God. Okay. Looks like eyes. Oh, I see now. It says
You aren't alone.
you aren't alone. That's creepy.
Okay.
So now
There's some graffiti over here.
you can see this is where we came in at right there. That's the cliff face we're at first. I mean, it's there's more over there, but there's also a rock slide here. I will get to that in a second. And there's back there that goes all the way to the other area that we were at.
The still water area.
Yeah, the still water area. And you wanted to show me something over here.
There's more graffiti. That has like a campfire, run.
It says run.
Is it better with like?
Now, if you put your light on it, it kind of messes with the GoPro.
Okay.
That's fine.
There's a flower.
It says
over
run. Look back here for a second. Oh man, my left foot hurts from walking on all this stuff. This is that corner we came to, and there were bats messing with us, and it has that light coming in anyways. So we didn't get to do it here.
If you look up over there, you can see where it's starting to collapse.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, up there.
Right there.
Over there.
Yeah, it's already collapsed in there a lot. And there's, yeah, right in here, I don't know if they collapsed it or if it's just starting to collapse. But if you go all the way up right there, you can go all the way through to the other room over there, which we will go here in a second. This is collapsing here too.
Eventually, it's all gonna collapse, and this won't be a cave. It'll be full of rocks.
It's going to be a long time before that happens, but that's true. It's just going to be filled in. Okay, so I'm going to pick up our GoPro and we're going to go check out over there here in a second. Jasmine wants to do some climbing, so I figured we got a headlamp on, she's going to do some climbing, and then she's going to get video from up there of me standing next to one of these pillars. And I'm a lot taller than her, as you can see right here in this video. So you'll be able to get an actual human-sized person right next to the pillar instead of a short person.
I'm not short. You ain't even
Whatever
that
you
much
say.
taller.
Okay, in reality, she's taller than me, barely, but she is. But she wants to do some climbing, so she's gonna climb up, not a vertical wall, but it's a landslide.
Do it.
It's not even close to it. It's gonna be, let's see, if I can get camera associated, this here. So, this is a vertical wall. This is a hill of dirt. Now, it's still pretty steep, but she wants to climb up and I believe get to, let's see if I can point, that rock right there, right there. So,
Either the middle rock or the tallest rock.
she's gonna climb that, and then she's gonna get a video of me next to this big pillar here. So, I'm going to time you. You better get there in less than 15 seconds.
That's not gonna happen.
And we're back. As you can see, she is up there. I'm down here. And she still has her headlamp on. I'm going to go stand by this pillar down here. Right where it says, go back. So I'm going to stand right here. She's over there.
He's
and her GoPro is recording. Before we leave, I'm going to go to this room to the left. Because we went to the deepest, darkest corners. And now, this room over here,
Should I get on top
that's
of
the
this
ledge
to
we
scare
were
him?
on at first. And this room
I mean,
is just
I bet I could.
small. Well, I mean, it's still big, but it's small for what the rest of the cave is. The end's just right there. That's the crevice that Jasmine's just up near. It's a pretty big cave. And she's over there climbing again.
Climbing's fun. Okay. And then I go. I'd sleep up here. This looks comfortable up here. There's graffiti up here. There's a lot of flowers. There's a flower there. Flower there. Looks like a little heart, maybe. There's. Looks like a big heart.
I squish your head. I squish your head. I squish your head.
Okay. There's some writing, but I don't really know what it says. Make way. Okay. Not sure. Okay. I think the best route's gonna be over there.
As if you didn't have enough chances to fall earlier. You made it.
Made it.
Now I have to go walk all the way around to make it up there.
Made it.
Now I have to go walk all the way around to make it up there.
I'll meet you over here.
Okay, I'll meet you over there.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna explore the cave more. Looks like there's man-made holes. How about top for snakes?
Okay, I've taken one last look at the cave before I leave. It's a huge entrance. This is where she climbed up. She's still over there fighting the woods. Really cool cave. But it's time to say bye-bye. Bye-bye, cave.
Bye-bye, cave.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello!
Again.
Ooh, right there. Look at that. This is our outro video.
Outro.
Outro. So, we did some ghost hunting. It's a bit of a different video for my channel, but it's an adventure, and that's what my channel is. That's all I gotta say about that. Outro. Outro. Look at the leaves changing colors, and that view. The sun's about to set. Where did she go? The sun is about to set, but this view is spectacular. Well, that's just woods there. That's just woods, but look at that. Not my head. Not the bridge, but the lake is just
Outro.
the best. Outro. What if my subscribers don't like you?
It's fine.